there's a shooting at the church. And he said, and all the kids are in there. And I just felt like I was going to throw up.
Amid the chaos, Holding eventually found his daughters alive.
Oh, I would have been going.
I would have walked in that motherfucker.
Damn right. If my boy was in there,
Knife, stick, I don't give a damn. I'm going in there.
in there.
that's a.
Y'all can hear me now?
Anybody around.
What's up? Can you hear me?
You know, whatever you think of, if a hurricane can get close to you, it can.
He wrote it out from the second story of his,
I had it on mute.
restaurant. The waves came crashing through the window. He got all cut up. And he said to this day, if another big one comes, he's going to head out of town for sure. No hurricanes out there in the Gulf or the Atlantic. That's good news. A little bit of storms coming through Tulsa, Little Rock, and eventually here in
They said that the dude killed all those people because he was trying to go viral on YouTube.
Of the Mid-South. We'll have much more on the Hurricane Katrina anniversary from New Orleans tomorrow. Kelly?
Rob, thank you. Such an inspirational story. Coming up, take a ride on Amtrak's newest Acela train that is the fastest passenger train in America, but can they help turn things around for the struggling railroad? But first, it's 7:18. Time to check your local weather.
Good Thursday morning. I'm next weather meteorologist Troy Bridges. After a gorgeous day yesterday, we are
You
tracking
ain't
some
my
changes
news.
today. 4
You ain't my
degrees
news
below our
feed.
average of 88. We're warming
that's
to a
your
high
news
today
person.
of 84.
You live 5 minutes.
But we
You
are
live-
increasing those clouds.
You live 5 minutes. You live 5 minutes from the shooting. That's crazy. I can't manipulate this. I know that shit crazy, boy.
Saturday, not a washout for Sunday and Labor Day Monday. Highs in the low 80s
I
with only
just seen
slight
him.
range hits.
You
It's
have to
having a
watch
great day.
49.1 to see your news in the morning, and then 7 o'clock
The
switch it to
Freestyle Libre 3 Plus
69.
sensor tracks your glucose
So
in
you're
real
on
time.
60 something.
And over time,
Yes,
it can
but
help you
that
lower your
person
A1C.
was on the news this morning.
Fastest progress.
And
Learn
some
more
black
and try
lady
for
I
free
ain't
at
never seen.
FreestyleLibre.us.
So what happened to the rest of them?
I don't know. Your girl's there though. Your girl was there this morning.
Roger and all of them ain't on there.
Y'all see him?
I think it has something to do with the changes in CBS.
Removing 99% of grease. That's
What do you mean?
There's the guy that was hired for the CBS
Allergies got
because they
you.
sued. It's becoming
Trying
Trump's
every
news.
trick.
I grew up on the north side. That shit over there
It
crazy.
works fast and lasts a full 24 hours. What are you waiting for?
The Powerball
Seize
is
the day with Vertex.
I'm here to talk to you about something
815
incredibly
million.
important.
The
My
drawing is
favorite
tonight.
puzzle game, Royal Kingdom. You see,
Tell me you gotta go probably play something. Man.
Man, look.
Man, I barely got
telling
money
you,
to
man.
damn.
We got to play this goddamn. Ooh, 815 million. So after taxes, that's what.
I'm glad y'all moved out of Moon National. This is crazy.
But I'm done struggling. Now I
A
sleep
lot
with
of still a lot of goddamn money.
Inspire. Inspire is a sleep apnea treatment that works
That's a lot of
inside
money.
my
That's a
body
lot
with
of
just a
money.
click of this button.
And watch somebody old is gonna hit it.
That's what it do.
In some little country little town, gonna go to the only gas station and play and gonna fucking win.
Inspire Sleep Apnea Innovation. Learn more and view important safety information at inspiresleep.com.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of damn money.
Somebody was once in the grave with no family.
Right.
Never too late. And speaking of music, plus what Grammy winner Sabrina Carpenter told Gail, that's right,
What the fuck are they
Sabrina
even trying to do?
Carpenter sat down with.
Oh, I thought that was a little Dolly Parton at first. Did you see how she looked like a little Dolly Parton?
Manipulating used to be legit. It's too far now. Damn.
Like y'all used to wear.
Then the contour foam shapes your foot for comfort and support. Try new Cozy Fit Skechers slippers. Before taking Breasttreat for my COPD, I had bad days. Days ruined by flare-ups. That could permanently damage my lungs. Then I talked to my doctor about Breasttreat, and I noticed things changed. Breasttreat gave me better breathing. Starting within 5 minutes, my lung function improved. Breasttreat also helped improve my symptoms and was even proven to reduce flare-ups, including those that could send me to the hospital.
That nigga body
I worry
long.
less about bad days and enjoy more good days.
Breasttreat won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems.
She's just a bigger cat.
Yeah.
She's gonna be like him.
Pressure before taking it. Don't take Breasttreat more than prescribed.
She's already getting
Increase your risk of
taller.
thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis.
She's long.
Call your doctor if
Like you
flushing,
said,
breathing,
she's getting
chest pain,
longer.
mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye
Funny
pain.
how him and
Can't
Peter's
afford your
sister.
medication? AstraZeneca may be able to
Yeah,
help.
he's his
Ask your
sister.
doctor about Breasttreat for
Oh, I
COPD.
didn't know that.
You see how small he is to him.
Just start getting clean.
He's his sister. Like,
Now he's
same
got,
year.
It's likely
he's Pebble size. You know Pebbles is their mama. Pebbles is his mama and Pete's mama.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's why Pete's the size of her mama.
Yeah.
He's the size of his dad.
Behind it.
That's impressive.
Whoever his daddy is, he's the size of him.
Filter clean.
I think
Well, she was pregnant when she beat her. So we don't know where she got pregnant.
that's true, yeah.
We don't know who got her pregnant.
You remember the story about the police officer that was going 90 miles an hour down an interstate, and he didn't have his sirens on, but he hit a car and killed the 2 teenage girls in there? They just sentenced him to 30 years.
Pretend like you're holding up the building behind you. Ah, the picture.
He thought he was going to get off because he was a police officer.
How do y'all know each
But
other?
the witnesses that were there said he was speeding and had no lights on or nothing.
That's the same as when they come to
Yeah, and the girls were turning, they were doing the right thing, and he was going so fast that he plowed right into them and killed both of them.
Can be. Keytruda is known to treat cancer.
Oh,
FDA
you're
approved
going
for
down.
18 types of
They
cancer.
gave him 30
You're going
years.
down. You ain't have to worry about no
Yep.
30 years.
I know a dude, he got a lawyer. He got like 15 for that. He killed 3 people in the car wreck.
I'm coming after that.
Yeah.
I'm coming after
The
that.
mama
You kill
said,
my baby,
they
I'm coming after
they
you.
asked the mama just now, they said, well, do you have any words for me? She said, I don't have nothing for him. He took my daughter's last breath and I'm not giving him mine.
During or after treatment,
Mm.
this can be severe and lead to death.
Mm.
See your doctor right away if
No,
you have
no, I wouldn't give
shortness
it
of
to him.
breath.
Yeah.
He would have lost that last breath.
I'm trying to tell you.
If I wouldn't have paid somebody,
You
to get his
racing
ass
down the
in
road
jail.
for what? That's the same thing they do down here, on this road. Remember, Tommy, when that guy got hit?
Persistent or severe
Dion, the cop, it was an undercover cop flying down the goddamn road. And the boy just got off the bus on the opposite side of the road, walking across, and he hits him.
ulcerative colitis, lupus, or myasthenia
Tell me
gravis.
why.
Remember that white boy that used to walk across, that big white boy?
The police damn came, and how about the police had his car towed?
Keytruda is an
Had
immunotherapy
the
and
undercover
is
cop's
also being
car
studied
towed
in
before
healthy
anybody else got
clinical
by them.
trials, exploring ways to treat
Mm.
even
How about
more
that?
types of
Yeah.
cancer.
And they
And
left
we
him.
was standing right there watching the whole
How
thing.
long did his body sit out there in that grass, Tommy? From it was like 4 or
3
5 o'clock in the morning.
3
It
o'clock.
sat out there until the well in the afternoon. His body was still out
At
there.
least 2.
Still out there.
And I think the only reason why they covered it up, Tommy was saying that I was inside working, but I come outside. The guy said something about school getting ready to be up. I think it's the only
There
reason
were
why
so
they got the
many
body
people
out.
outside. Then they finally brought the little black thing and put it around his body. But he sat out there from like 4 or 5 in the morning till in the afternoon, laid out there.
He had a little girl. He had a little girl.
And he lived back
He was
there.
a single parent.
He lived back there in the back.
No, he lived right there where we had the dogs at, Dion.
Damn.
He lived in there.
Yeah.
He lived in there.
Just got off work and was
Just
coming
got
across
off
the
work. I used to
street.
see him all the time. He was that big white boy that we always used to see crossing the street.
Tommy, you have it on
Yeah.
your phone.
Huh?
You have it on your phone. I mean, not that you want to show it.
It was horrible.
Look at him.
I saw this. She was salty because she lost.
American Taylor Townsend beat Yelena Ostapenko, and the handshake turned into an argument. Ostapenko reportedly told Townsend, "You have no class and no education." We'll have more on this in Talk of
The
the
white girl lost and was mad.
Powerballs ever.
Look at this.
Wow.
Look at this.
This bitch gonna come on there and start going.
Good Thursday morning.
Trying to
Next
damn
question
act a
now, Short
donkey.
Bridges with your forecast
How do you
for
act a
today, as
donkey?
we do
She
track
She was
some
mad 'cause she
changes
lost.
after
Because
lots of
you
sun
can
in
tell the
drier
white,
area
the
yesterday.
whiteness in
We
her.
are increasing
She lost.
that-
She mad because she lost to a
and
black
the
girl.
chances
The whiteness in
tomorrow.
her
Minimal
face
chances,
was just
but
like,
fantasy rain chances on
you
the
know she
increase.
wanted to
And when the black girl won, the crowd, everybody stood up and they were just happy that she won. The white girl didn't like that
Today
shit.
of 84, the average or the normal this time of year
I wonder
is
where she's
88,
from.
so a little bit below the average, with lots
She's
and lots
she's
of
not an
clouds
American
rolling
citizen.
in
You can
as
tell
the
from
day
her
goes
Yeah,
name
on.
is
that's what I'm saying. I
Black
wonder where she's
Venture or
from.
something like that.
Because they got a lot of them
I'm
overseas.
like, how you gonna be salty because you lost?
But seeing more of those clouds, then tomorrow. we'll
I
see
mean, you
minimal
lose, you
chance for a
lose.
couple
She
of
went
showers
straight out there.
Yeah, she
Face
beat
was red and
With a
shit.
new
Oh,
front
girl goes-
comes in by
Yeah,
Saturday,
she
increasing
said
our
that she
rain
beat the
chances
black
through
girl.
the morning
Said
Saturday
she
and
told her
early
something.
part
The
of
white
the
girl said something
afternoon.
about
High temperatures
America.
today
She was like,
still
I
a
beat
little
her
below average,
in New York
but only
City,
by
which is
40
America,
degrees
and I
in
beat her
Atlanta.
here,
We get
which
to
is
a high
America.
of 84, average is 88. Many of us
So
don't
so this is like the
know
second
days
time that
today
she's
at
done
80
beat her.
Them motherfuckers don't like to get beat
They
by
don't
no
like
black
it.
shit.
Hell
Somebody
no.
tell us, boy.
Hell no.
It be Spanish.
That's why
they
she
don't
told her
want
that she's
nobody to-
uneducated. Why? Because she's black.
Rain through Saturday afternoon.
Her uneducated ass whooped your ass.
Somebody uneducated.
Uneducated.
A high of 81 on Sunday.
Salty because she got beat.
Monday,
You know, most people that play tennis
into
go to
next
college
week.
and
Have
all
a
that.
great
And,
day.
There ain't nothing uneducated about these ladies.
Commercials, our buyers hustle 24/7.
You just salty because you got beat twice by the same woman.
Cause what? I don't think there's hardly what has there anything everything in it that hasn't been college.
We get the deals.
A couple, but most
Not
of
big
them go
time.
to college.
Not-
One
not-
or two, but they mostly go to
Yeah.
college
But
too.
imagine
Get,
being
you
this
have
comfortable
to
with it.
Yeah, I
get
thought you
into
had
the
to go to
circuit.
college. Yeah.
You have to
Yeah,
get into the
and
circuit, and that's where they
For her to say that she's uneducated, you mad because you lost.
Slips discreetly into my
First it started out she shook her hand, but you could tell when the crowd erupted because the girl won. That's when
Like she
her
didn't
whole,
want to shake her hand.
that's when the white girl's whole attitude changed. When everybody stood up and started shouting her name, the girl's name that won. That's when she started
I'm
getting
John
salty.
Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident,
I was like, girl, stop. You lost. You got take your L and just go on.
More for our
Make sure
clients.
to get
To
outside the
deliver
USA.
more for
Oh
you.
my
Morgan
God.
& Morgan.
Then she beat you twice in the USA. So she's telling you no matter where she plays you at, she's gonna beat you.
Except for the weed. Turns out,
Wow.
That's what it look like.
Weed,
and a birthday I'll never forget. Because it was my last.
fentanyl.
Cardiac arrest.
You can put fentanyl on a weed.
They soak it in.
And you're out of the game.
That's just like, you remember Kevin?
That's
you,
like that's like meth, right?
Taking fentanyl is like playing
Fentanyl's meth, right?
you remember Kevin, the one that used to run with
Yeah.
Tiny, the big
Oh, I know
tall
who that is.
one, Kevin Unick? His mom had got some weed from somebody. And it was rolled, but they didn't tell her they soaked the weed in the bombing fluid. And as soon as she took
Oh,
a
the
puff,
bombing
her
fluid
heart
would kill you.
exploded.
Yeah.
Killed her.
Here's wanted.
I knew a guy, Holly, back home in Goose Creek that died of that shit.
That's why you don't never smoke shit that's rolled up.
He died from that shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they doing?
Yo, shout out.
Fentanyl.
Join President Trump's fight to end the fentanyl crisis.
They crush
That
that
ain't
shit
what
up.
he's worried about.
Yeah.
He ain't worried about that. He's a damn Floyd. The
Yeah.
damn people worried about one thing while he's there.
Appreciate you for looking.
That fentanyl crazy. They crush that shit up and they snort it. They put it in all kinds of shit.
Lenny Kravitz, Morgan Wallen,
Ain't that like hair on?
Carpenter, and The Weeknd. Vote for your favorite salad. Vote
It can be made like
Mixed
it.
with? No, I'm saying it's
They can mix it with it to make it. Yeah.
The
Fentanyl.
cocaine
Hey,
has
stop that!
cocaine has 90 something.
You slap that baby again. Stop it.
And the amount of pain that they are suffering right
He over
now
there
is
messing with him. He's trying to touch
extraordinary.
his tail. He don't
Quit.
like you touching him.
Don't just say this is
That
about
baby
thoughts
just
and
trying to
prayers
play
right
with
now.
you.
These kids were literally praying.
You be nice.
It was
Look
the
at that
first
shit.
week of school.
First
They were
week
in
of
a
school.
church.
That's
Those words yesterday from Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Fry after yesterday's mass shooting at a Catholic school. 2 children,
And then you're trying to be
14
strong,
children and
Yeah.
others,
you know,
33
for the
additional
people, and that shit's
injured in
damn
the
Them
shooting.
babies are gonna be
crushing
traumatized.
There's a lot
crushing
we
you
don't
because
know,
you-
but a familiar question
you don't
comes
wanna
to
break
mind.
down in
How
front of
does
the
this
parents.
keep happening?
Especially
in
that
these
child
United
with
States
that
of
little
America?
boy or
Talk
girl
about
laid on
and
top of
he's
them.
gonna
That
be
baby,
this morning. Mayor Jacob
that
Fry
baby is
joins
gonna
us
be.
now. Mayor,
You wanna
thank
know
very
why?
much for
Because
joining us.
our
I think
stupid
what brought
ass
this home to me
governor
is one of the kids
said
yesterday
that
came out
nobody
and said,
needs,
"I
you
didn't know
don't
what to
need
do.
no
We
paperwork to
trained
get
for
a gun. You
shooting
can
at
go get one if you want
school,
one.
But not at
so we can
church."
kill each other.
That
Yeah,
just underscores
basically.
how normal in some quarters this has become, and
I
yet
mean,
how shocking
you got
it
people
is
got
at
to
the very
think
same
about
time.
it. Why you think you don't
What
hear
can you
about
tell
the
us this
Klan
hour
no
about
more?
the investigation, and I'm sure
Because
you've
the
talked
niggas
to
are
families
killing
that
each
are
other.
reporting.
What the Klan
What
got to
did they
kill
tell
them
you this morning?
Yeah.
Look at him. He's so fucked up right now.
Yeah, he is. Look at him.
This is an unspeakable
You tell he
tragedy.
ain't had no
And
sleeper
again,
now.
how many times have we heard mayors from across the country
That's right.
say
Say something.
exactly that?
Yeah.
Right now, we have a city united in grief, and at the same time, we have a city united in action, because this kind of thing cannot happen again. I've said
And the
this
sad
before,
part
thoughts
about
and
it
prayers,
is
there's
that it
certain
will
Yeah,
happen
it's gonna
again.
happen a bunch more
But they're
times.
not
Yep,
enough.
it's gonna
Because
happen
they,
again.
them old white men,
Yep.
We're literally
them old
in
white
church
men won't
Yeah.
stop this shit
Mayor,
because they
focus
gonna
on
lose
that
some
action.
money.
You've heard the
Yeah.
words
That's
that
all it
powerful.
is.
That's all it is.
In the
And it's
aftermath
gonna
here, what
continue to
kind of
happen.
Them
action
old
do you
white
wanna
men doing
see
it just like the
so this
old
doesn't
white
happen
men are in
as
office
regularly as it
now.
does right now in America?
On the Republican side, doing all
Red
that
flag laws
bullshit.
are important, but they
You
don't
got, and
go
it's
far
crazy.
enough.
You got somebody
Assault
at home
weapons
right now
bans. I mean, right
watching
now,
this shit,
we have
ready to do a
more
copycat
drugs
right
in
goddamn
America
now.
than we have
Watching this shit.
People.
They
That's a
told you.
problem. There are other countries in the world where some sort of horrific shooting takes
There's some
place.
child somewhere
And then they
who's
take the
feeling
action
neglected
to
by
make
their
the
parents
necessary
somewhere
change so that it
who's gonna
doesn't
do the
happen
same
again.
shit.
Every other country
Whereas
takes action
here
but
in
us.
America,
Yeah.
it seems like it's
Because
every
we too
couple of
busy
months,
handing
if
out
not
guns
more,
to fucking
something like
crazy
this
people.
happens.
He said every
you
couple
can
of
have
months.
guns come into the city by the trunk load, that people can get their hands on guns that have, as in this case, severe mental health issues.
It's like I just said,
That's
anybody
not
can get a
acceptable.
fucking
And
gun.
by the way, we should be doing this out of love for our children, not out of hatred for anybody else, but out of love for
That's
our
all they're
kids. We
doing.
should
The
not
Republicans,
be looking
they
at
trying
these
to
kids
keep the
that got
damn
shot
chaos
yesterday
going.
Yeah.
as just somebody
Just like I
else's
was
kids.
saying to
Think
that
of
guy yesterday, that
Kids.
damn Dion,
Think
that
of the
come on
last
Dion's thing
interactions
yesterday.
that you had
On
with
this little
your
pod
kids
thing here.
this morning when
talking
you
that
said
shit.
goodbye to them, you
You
shoved
know,
them
he
some
don't know his
applesauce,
fucking
you
damn
say, hey, come on, get your
you know,
shoes
he's
on,
not-
let's go.
he don't know his
These
shit.
little annoyances are
This
also
shit is
incredibly
crazy.
But he was a
beautiful, and
Trumper.
you should have the assurance that your kid
Yeah,
can go
yeah,
to school
Dion,
or
there were
church
three of them
or
that
out on
fucked
the
on
street.
there
He said he said he was a patriot.
And then you're gonna get
He
to
said
see
he was
them
a
that
patriot. I
night.
said,
You're right
"Nigga, you
about
ain't no
that, Mayor.
fucking
And
patriot.
in the wake
You
of
don't even know what a
the
patriot
tears,
is, you
the thoughts
idiot."
and prayers, we do hear
That shit
about
is
the
crazy.
flag laws.
And the sad thing about it is
restrictions
you
on
got
what
some
you
people-
can do with assault rifles.
You got
Yeah.
some people who
But
are
whatever
sitting
makes
back
sense,
who
can
like that this
lawmakers
shit is
Yeah,
fucking
they
happening.
like that shit.
They like that
to
this shit
ensure
is
that
fucking happening.
These aren't just
Yeah,
things that
much
are
of them.
going in the air, but they are sustainable.
Until it happens to someone, one of their fucking kids, then they're gonna be ready to take down the whole fucking world.
Me loud and clear, voicing for as great restrictions as we can possibly get here.
But they're not gonna
I'm a
do it.
mayor.
Because
I
people,
fill potholes. We
they
try to
wanna
put
be
more
able to
affordable
do what
housing.
they
We
wanna
try
do
to
with
keep
their
people
weapons, and
safe.
they don't
But
wanna
as
be told
mayors,
nothing
we're
else.
also very much on the front lines dealing with some of the repercussions when we don't see action at other levels of government. And while there has been, at least in the case of Minnesota, some progress made, we need more, not just in this state, but nationwide. We need to recognize that we love our children more than we love our guns. We need
Facts.
to recognize as a country that when something like this happens, we've got the courage and the conviction to
I'm
act.
supposed to come.
And
When he came, I told you.
you know,
Oh, you
we all have titles
I didn't
in
know you did.
professional life, but I'll tell you
You said
the
who's supposed
titles
to
that
go?
matter most to me. It's
Why didn't he
husband
say something to him?
and dad.
You sleep.
And I only
He
got a
didn't
few
stay.
hours of sleep
can't
last
stay.
night. We
Yes,
have a
they get home
3-week-old
that late.
and a almost
Granny has to
5-year-old.
take
She'd tell you
Boogie to
4
school
3/4. And the
because
things
she
that
had
would
been
normally
12 till 8
be
o'clock
maybe a
and the
little
baby
bit
gotta be at school at
frustrating,
8
you know,
o'clock.
she crawled into bed last night, you know,
Man,
keeping
he
me
is,
ahead.
he is
You know, I'm
unfit.
changing diapers at 2 in the morning.
Unfit to be
These
a
are things
daddy.
that you cherish.
Unfit.
Especially
I
if
wouldn't,
something
I wouldn't,
horrid
I
like
wouldn't
yesterday
want
takes
nobody
place.
to know.
And
I'm
we
not
all,
trusting
again,
no man
need
with
to
no
think
facial
of
hair.
our own children and recognize
Sammy,
that somebody else is
Buddha
grieving
said
right
that,
now. So right now you got a whole city
Buddha said when
that
he
is
gets up
wrapping their
in the
arms with
afternoon, he
love
should have a
around
little
these
bit
families that are
And
experiencing
he
their
said
worst
that he
moments
hates
of their
when his
entire
daddy
lives.
says his daddy's so patient with him,
we
had
can
to
act
help
so
him
it
with
doesn't
his
happen
homework,
again.
he's pushy and he's
Well, to that point, I mean,
really
you said
impatient
that
with him. And Buddha's
people
like,
need
man,
to
you
realize
ain't
that we
that
need
way
to
with
love our kids, our children, more
But,
than our guns.
Buddha told him,
What
Buddha
can
said,
actually
told
be
Tom
done?
to
What
say
do you
something.
think is
he
really
told
possible here
Granny,
in this
he's
country?
like, well, I'm gonna take
Because
him home tonight
people
and I'll
are
take him to school tomorrow.
passionate
And she's like, why
about
don't you
the
wait till
right
Friday?
to
We do
own
Friday,
a
Saturday,
gun
bring
And
him
if I
back
could
defend
Sunday.
themselves.
Let me just
You
put a
know,
button
you
on
have a
that, Mayor.
whole
What people who
2
own
days with
guns
him.
will say
Oh, no,
is,
he
it's
just stayed
because
at
I
my
love
house.
my children
She
that
said,
I
well,
own
he's
this
on
gun.
schedule.
I want to
He's
be able
like,
to
she said,
protect them
okay,
if an
just
intruder comes in, if I
But
am
Buddha,
the victim of a
Buddha
crime. What
stepped
do you
up
say
and
to
said,
those sorts of
Mama
advocates?
can't keep his child from him. She can't do it.
First off, I hear them.
But Buddha said,
And by the way, we're not talking
your
about your
child
father's
registered to my
hunting
house.
rifle right now.
you ain't having the police up at my house
We
because
are
you can't
saying
get your
that we
child
have
to
far
school.
too many guns in this
Make sure
country
your
when you
child
have
goes to
these
school
arms
on
built
time.
up by people. And we're not
Because
even talking
he's
about arms
registered in
built up
Mama's
by
house.
nations, arms built up by people.
So if the
Tommy
truancy
says
let's be
officer,
real.
yeah, just Mama,
It
Buddha told him, he said, to make
doesn't
sure you get your child in
So
school.
I
Your
understand
child's
the
registered
fear
at my
that
house. I
people
ain't having
have.
the
I
police
get
officers coming up to my door
and at
because
the
you can't
same
get your child
time,
to school.
the
Well, they did that. They did
He
that
didn't
with.
say that to Tom. He don't
Yeah.
say that to
He
Tom.
better not say that to
ton of
Tommy.
guns.
Damn
Why?
Tommy up there.
Why is it
Shit out of him.
necessary that you should be able to buy not just
I
one
ain't gotta
gun,
get
but
in
like
there.
a gun
Tommy
every
will.
single
Mama,
month?
Mama,
You don't need
Mama
12
was
guns
Just
a
put
year.
something up there and 100 and something.
That's a
pounds
big
you
ass
fuck
unit.
with.
The ability
Yeah.
not just to
Buddha
reel
says,
off
I
a
mean,
bullet,
Mama says, you know, hey, she
but
don't want to argue with
spray a
him.
heap
No,
ton
you
of
don't
them
want to
all
argue
at
with him,
once,
but damn,
or
Because
have a
it's her
magazine
child.
clip.
But
You
then
can't,
he
it's not
needs
like
everything
It's not
he
like
needs to do
Booger
what
when
he
she
needs
was
to do.
a non, he ain't
Why
coming to your
do you
house,
need
staying at my
that?
house. It's
And then
different.
call the man on him
Deer
when he
or
don't damn,
ducks
when the kid don't go to
with an
school.
assault
Call the
rifle like
man
that.
when he don't
And
go to
so,
school. And
you
if
know,
they gotta have
I
somebody
just think
take
we
that
need to be
child,
operating
take
in
that
reality.
fucking
I'm a
child.
mayor. I'm in
Because
the
the
reality
daddy's not
business.
doing what he's
And the
supposed to
reality
do.
is
You can't come
we have
around and
far
goddamn
too
want
many
somebody to
guns
buy them
in
You
$95
got my mama
pairs of
watching you,
shoes,
yeah.
$95 pair of
We need
shoes.
to
If
do
she,
something
you
about
lucky
it,
that
not just
somebody
sit
is
back
trying
on
to
our
help.
hands
Yeah.
and say thoughts and
My
prayers.
sister is the one that damn that was raising that baby.
Yeah.
The reason why my mom was raising that baby now is because of my sister. Otherwise, Mama wouldn't be doing that.
His other grandma had nothing to do with it.
His other grandma don't have to, which was my sister's ex-girlfriend, has nothing to do with it. Because of the bullshit.
Not the same stuff.
Not really.
That was your
And then
sister
she-
ex-girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah, Doogie's mama.
Yeah.
Or Doogie's grandma. Yeah.
She don't have nothing to do
Black
with
people
her
talk
son.
around it.
He can't even step foot in Dessa's house. He can't even come in Dessa's house. And this is her own son.
Available with salmon. Love them like family.
Dessa don't even allow him to come in her house.
What he do?
Growing out my natural hair
He,
color.
Cuckoo said before he used to take shit out of her house. And he was, the shit he was doing with that baby he didn't like. She didn't like. And he would let that girl, if that girl was over there, he couldn't bring his baby to his house if his girlfriend was there.
Yeah. Yeah.
He would turn his back on his child if his girlfriend was there because she didn't like his son. Bitch, if you don't like my son, I'll kick fucking rocks. But he would not allow his son to come there if his girlfriend was there. So Odessa was like, you can't come to my house. Period. And Mama said she's still that way. Bitch, you can't come to my house. And when he brings Doogie to her house, he has to drop the baby off outside because he can't go in her house. Yep. You gonna put a woman over your child.
I say he wrong because if Mama spending $95, like them shoes, them some nice shoes. Them some shoes that I go in there and buy. Like them some nice shoes. You should let your child stay over there because that's the best thing for your child.
Yeah.
He knows it.
Yeah.
He knows it.
You gotta take
He's
yourself.
trying to get stuff. I think he's trying to get get stuff from Mama. You know, why for the baby to be there. You see what I'm saying? He's using it as a damn.
Crutch or thing. Look, I don't know if you ever noticed that if you're there when he comes over there, because I know when I was sitting over there and he came in, you could tell he wanted to say something, but he ain't say shit. He didn't ask Mama for what he wanted to ask her for. You could tell. Because that's when I had just finished cutting the grass.
I told you he gave me free weed.
He was just sitting there, he was looking, and then he tried to act like he was helping Doogie with his homework, and me and Booty just looked at each other, and I sat right fucking there. Bitch, you ain't getting shit from her. She doing enough for your fucking damn
Then
son.
that time she called remember she called you telling me she was with that nigga talking about she couldn't find a pocketbook?
That shit right there.
That's why I was there.
Yeah.
That's why I went there and I was determined to find that motherfucker.
I said, don't never be alone with that nigga because I don't trust his ass.
Yeah, I don't trust that nigga.
I don't trust him.
During and after treatment, these problems can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away.
And see, he got mad when Sissy chopped his ass off. That's when he came back and took Doogie from Mama because Sissy chopped his ass off.
Yeah, he said something like, I don't know.
He told Sissy, he said, yeah, your mama is trying to take my child from me, and that's when Sissy chopped his ass off. Sissy told him, she said, you know what? Go to my mama's house and get your child right now. Get your child out of my mama's house. And that's exactly what
that's you're lucky.
You lucky you got somebody to help.
You lucky you got somebody to help.
Because even though
he's trying to get something for you taking care of the baby or having that baby. He's expecting something too.
Nah, nigga, you ain't
getting that. He walking around with goddamn. I seen him over there telling me he got him a little chain. Goddamn. He had him a little watch. He got some money. Now that weed wouldn't work for shit.
When he came to Mama's house, he ain't have none of that shit on. Nothing.
Cause he be trying to look broke.
He ain't had nothing.
He be trying to look broke. That nigga ain't no damn broke. Tell that nigga walk down. I said, damn, that ain't the same.
Come over there to the house. He used to come over there to the house.
She said this is breath.
He would get Cuckoo to go and take him places, and knowing that this girl is sick, he would wait until, that's why Diane didn't like him, because he would wait until Diane went to work and call Cuckoo to have Cuckoo come and meet him somewhere to get Doogie, knowing this girl is sick. That's why she didn't like him. That's why she didn't want him around.
America's fastest train service.
Because he would always call Cuckoo knowing this girl is sick.
Yeah.
He would want her to come and meet you somewhere to get Doogie.
This morning, they'll be rolled out through 2027 as part of a modernization effort.
But every time when he come over, Mama be like, just don't say nothing to him. Just let him drop the baby off. But Mama said she promised Cuckoo that she would still take care of him.
Some people just take advantage.
Yeah, they do.
And that's what he's doing.
Good morning, Kelly. We're in the
I don't
tunnel
get
just
into it
leaving
because I'm
Baltimore's
always there.
Mayor
Like you should look, you should want your child. You should. If that was me, I'll come over there. If that was me, I'll just come over there to see my child because I know I'm not in the position. You're not in position to take care of your child. So you supposed to go out there and get yourself together and come in and out and be like, hey mama, you need something? You supposed to be cutting grass, all that.
And even when you do go over there to cut our mama's grass, bitch, you shouldn't take no money from our fucking mama. She's raising your fucking child.
Exactly.
The fuck you look like having your hand held out, wanting some money, and she taking care of your child.
That's why that time we was there, you know that she was like, tell her don't worry about it, I'm just come back.
Because folks was over there.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to ask for some money.
Every time he come, I don't say that, I just be like,
Buddha said that's why when he drops Doogie off at the house, he said no matter how tired he is, he comes downstairs. Every time.
Changer when it launched 25 years ago, doubling Amtrak's market share.
So that's what he does now. When he drops him off, Buddha said he gets out of bed and he comes and sits down in that living room every time he drops Doogie off. So because he said he knows when he's alone with mama, he be asking her for shit.
yeah.
So Buddha said he comes down, and that's what he did when I was there. And I was sitting there, Buddha still got out of bed and came down there and sat right there while he was helping Doogie with his homework.
Yeah.
He said because he know if ain't nobody there, he gonna try to ask mama for some money.
Testing in this Colorado
Mama
proving
were,
ground.
where were
The
we
new
that one
trains
time?
will
We
hit
went somewhere.
speeds up to 160 miles per hour, 10 miles an hour
Oh, we
faster
went to
than
the,
the older Acellas, but slower than fast
The
trains
Dollar
in
Tree
Europe
by,
and Asia. In part because of
Mark,
tracks
where
laid
you
over
work,
a
that
century
Dollar
ago
over
that
there.
wind through
She goes
communities.
to that one because
But
they
the new
always
trains are
have
designed to lean into curves, letting them go faster.
water that she
Transportation
likes,
Secretary
the
Sean Duffy
ice
took a
water,
VIP
whatever it
trip
is.
Wednesday.
Good morning.
That,
If you go to the website, y'all will see the Marscopa pop up and how this is going
derailment that killed 8 people
to.
near Philadelphia in 2015.
Come on, baby.
But you want to know the crazy thing of it is, every time when he came over to pick, when he came and got, when he dropped Doogie off, he had just went to Kroger and bought some stuff. So if you got money to buy shit, why you keep asking mama about it?
West Line West aims to link Los Angeles
What'd you
and Las
do?
He
Vegas
is
with
what
trains
I call
getting
a
around 200
bucket.
miles an hour.
I'm telling you.
That's a fucking bucket.
I'll take it from here, Chris. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. All right, coming up.
And people hate to be called fucking buckets.
We got Sabrina
That's a
Carpenter
fucking bucket right there.
now at 7:45. Time to check your local
And
weather.
you know he
Good
is.
Thursday morning. I'm
You
next
sitting around there plotting in your mind, bitch, nah, you ain't get shit from mama, nigga, I'm gonna get shit.
yesterday in that drier
The fuck?
air. We have
You
more
taking care of your
humidity
fucking
rolling
son.
in and more clouds
He should
today.
stay
We're
over
until
there.
584.
You know he got
That is 4 degrees
food,
below
everything.
our
You know,
average.
ain't nothing gonna happen to him. That boy's gonna be well taken care of.
With rain
And
chances
you can run the streets and do what the hell you doing.
You mean he'll run the street with the baby with him. He don't care.
On Saturday, 81 on
He
Sunday.
sure will. He'll run the street with the baby with him. Or just leave him at some random place. Why would you do that when you got a safe place for him to be at?
WNBA's Atlanta Dream. It's something that's going to help a lot of people in need. Plus, a high note for our series, Never Too Late. 3 anchors from KCAL in Los Angeles fulfill a dream to record a song. The
Monday's
first Nate's got the
birthday.
stories that we're talking about,
Huh?
including
Monday is Buddha's birthday.
We're going to talk a little
Birthday is September.
No one's going to win.
This year
My birthday is September 2. What he is, a Virgo?
He's the first, whatever the first is.
September the 1st. So he probably a Virgo.
So this year was always, he was born Labor Day weekend, and then every few years it's on Labor Day, so Labor Day is his birthday this year.
Oh, if he a Virgo, that means he's perfect like me.
Join the more than 7 million adults, like Michael, who've taken Ozempic.
Yeah, you got. I think he's a Virgo.
My type 2 diabetes could have slowed us down, but I didn't let it. I'm Michael from the Warren Treaty, and this is what my Ozempic era looks like. I lowered my A1C, and I saw noticeable weight loss. I also learned some people take Ozempic to lower the risk of major cardiovascular events like stroke, heart attack, or death. And others take it to lower the risk of worsening chronic kidney disease.
Don't share needles or pens, or reuse needles. Don't take if you or your family had MTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Stop taking and get medical help right away.
He's a Virgo, that means he's perfect.
These allergic reactions.
You remember when, I don't know if you
Tell your
remember,
provider if
there
you
was a
find
black
yourself
guy going to California.
pregnant or planned to
He was going to the he was at the airport, the Atlanta airport, and he was going to to California to shoot a music video.
Yeah.
And the cops stopped him because they said he looked suspicious, and he had $8,500 on him because that's what he was going to be using Compton for the music video and everything else when he got to California. Because he was a rapper. They took all the, they released him, but they kept his money. So his lawyers, he got lawyers, and the lawyers got his money back, but then Atlanta said that he had legal fees, but when they went in front of a judge, the judge said, nah, the city of Atlanta is paying his legal fees, and they had to pay every bit of one of those legal fees, and he got the rest of his money back.
Yeah. They see how.
And they said that they do it all the time.